If you've ever felt used by the people who should love you most, this powerful story of boundaries, healing, and redemption will hit home. Watch how one woman's courage exposed the truth and rebuilt her life in the American West. The text hit my phone at exactly 2:47 p.m. during our quarterly strategy meeting in downtown Denver. "You're a disgrace. You're out of the will. Don't contact us." It was from my father, Richard Hayes. I kept my voice steady, excused myself, and walked to my office like nothing had happened. Then I opened the banking app. There it was, a pending $50,000 personal loan in my name, signature forged so clumsily it wouldn't fool a first-year intern. The lake cabin in the Rockies Grandma left the family? Sold 6 months ago to cover my brother Tyler's gambling debts. Every $3,200 monthly payment I'd made had gone straight into their pockets, not the mortgage they claimed still existed. As a forensic accountant at Horizon Analytics, I know patterns. I called First National Bank's fraud unit immediately. "This is Lauren Hayes, account ending 4163. I'm filing an identity theft report. Family member involved." They locked everything down within the hour. Colorado law treats forged signatures as Class 5 felonies. Federal wire fraud across state lines is what brings in the FBI. The neighbor's Ring video arrived next. Dad on the porch with a cigar laughing. Lauren's our walking idiom. She'll do anything for approval. Mom's chuckle cut deeper than any insult. The worst part? Dad was treasurer of the Colorado Mountain Veteran Support Fund. Small wire transfers to shell companies, then cash deposits under $10,000 into Tyler's account, classic smuffing to dodge IRS flags. $85,000 meant for wounded soldiers gone. I built the case the way I'd built dozens for clients. Timestamps, bank statements, public nonprofit filings. Nights blurred into dawn while I sat in my quiet apartment, compiling evidence that couldn't be denied. When Mom called sobbing, "We're family, Lauren. Fix this," I hit record. "Forging my signature is a felony, Mom. You knew about the cabin sale. That makes you an accessory." Click. Agent Ramirez from the FBI's Denver field office was straightforward but kind. "This isn't about punishing family, Lauren. It's about accountability. The wire fraud and Veterans Fund embezzlement elevate it to federal level." The raid happened at dawn. Dad and Tyler were taken into custody. Mom cooperated fully, testified against them, and received probation plus restitution. In court, I read my victim impact statement without shaking. I didn't want to destroy my family. I wanted to stop the destruction they were causing, to me, to themselves, and to the veterans who sacrificed everything. Dad received 4 years. Tyler got probation, mandatory gambling treatment, and years of payments. The house was sold. The fund recovered every dollar. 6 months later, I sit on the weathered porch of my own tiny cabin on a quiet lake near Boulder. I bought it outright with money I no longer send away. Mornings are silent except for the loons and my own steady breathing. Therapy helped me see it clearly. Blood makes us related, but boundaries and respect make us family. I forgave Mom, not for them, but for me. We meet for coffee once a month now. No money ever changes hands. She's rebuilding her life. I'm finally living mine. At the firm, I've started mentoring victims of family financial abuse. Last week, a young woman told me my story gave her the courage to speak up. That moment mattered more than any courtroom win. I close my journal and watch the sun rise over water that belongs only to me. The ledger of my life is finally balanced, not with revenge, but with truth, self-worth, and the quiet peace of knowing I chose healing over hate.